An 11-point game at the break at the Betty Chancellor Classic, and we have a real treat for you folks. We are joined by the legend himself, Hall of Fame head coach Van Chancellor, Garrett Jones, here with you. Coach, thanks so much for spending some time for us. You having fun this weekend?
Yeah, this has been a great tournament. I mean, some really great games. This might be as good a basketball tournament as I've been around in all of my 40 years of coaching, competition-wise.
You have a lot of great teams in this tournament. I know you've done this for a couple years now, but you added on the Betty Chancellor Classic to this, the other side of the bracket. I know you had several different teams from several different conferences that had to be separated. How did these 8 teams come to be when you guys picked them out?
My buddy in this is Tom Cross. He went out and did a great job of inviting teams. We went to teams and said, we want teams that are competitive. Gonzaga playing Louisville, Louisville playing Alabama, Mississippi State playing Tulsa for the Van Chancellor bracket of this. And so you want teams that want to compete, and it's just been an exciting tournament. It's been as good a basketball as I've seen in a long, long time.
No doubt about it. You have the Betty Chancellor side of the bracket, Coach, and I know you were joking around. You two have been married for 61 years. She was not pleased when you told her that this side of the bracket was going to be named after her. Has she warmed up to it a little bit?
Very little. What happened was the NCAA rule, we couldn't have Mississippi State and Alabama in here, Clemson and Louisville from the same conference. So we had to make a decision within 5 minutes. So Tom Cross said, why don't we name it the Betty Chancellor Classic? Well, I forgot to call the lady that I've been married to a long time, but she's warmed up to it more and more. We just hadn't asked her to step out and do very much.
What does she mean to you, 61 years together?
Garrett, I've been married 61 years. Van Chancellor, there would be no Van Chancellor if it wasn't for Betty Chancellor. The finest woman, finest human being I know of anywhere, the most humble person, but loves basketball. She started in last night wanting to know what time was we leaving to come over here today. Yeah. She is loving this tournament, by the way.
Well, you're a hoops fanatic yourself, and we get to do a lot of games together, but I don't really get to ask you questions like this. You just live and breathe this game. What do you love about basketball?
I grew up in rural Mississippi. We didn't have anything, and the only way I could get out of working in the fields was to play ball. And I just fell in love with basketball. It's carried me all over the world. I got to coach the Olympics. And so basketball is just, without it, I'd be on a dirt farm in Mississippi right now. And I just developed the love of it. I've always loved it, and I enjoy it.
Did you have a good Thanksgiving family in town here in Katy?
I got the best cook in America, Darren. This woman is a cooking machine. We had our Thanksgiving because my family had to go Wednesday. We had everything you could have. We had just a wonderful time.
No doubt about it. And you've got the Hall of Fame jacket on today. You're part of a couple different Hall of Fames. What does that mean to you?
I don't hardly ever wear this jacket, but I didn't figure any of these players knew who Van Chancellor was. They're so young, they don't remember me at my age. So I thought my wife put my jacket out and said, "You gonna wear it?" So I got it on. So that's where we are. But I'm just so happy to be in the Hall of Fame. I never thought a boy from Nattawarra, Mississippi, would be in the Naismith Hall of Fame. I'll tell you that right now.
And you had the Team USA jacket on yesterday too, from the 2004 Olympics.
I pulled out all the stops in this tournament, basically trying to let these young players know who I was. Maybe it worked, maybe it didn't.
Last thing for you before we let you go. You've seen basketball change quite a bit in several decades of coaching. Obviously, things are very different now with the transfer portal, NIL. The style of play has changed too. Heavy reliance on the three-pointer. What do you think the future of basketball is?
It's unbelievably great because here's why. I see more girls can step up, shoot the ball from downtown Katy, Texas, and make it unbelievable.
No doubt about it. We're going to take a look at the trophy here, Coach. We're going to let you go because I know you got to present this thing. You and Benny need to give it away here in a few minutes.
Well, and that's a heck of a trophy that Tom Cross has got up, and we're excited about giving it away. And my family's been excited about the Betty Chancellor Classic.
Thanks so much, Coach, for your time.
Thank you.